Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Life According to Cree, the podcast. I am your host, as always, Cree Cole, and you're now tapped in with Cree Cole. Now, tonight we are talking about a thing that a lot of grown people tend to talk about. I don't know why grown people still have to have these conversations, but for some reason we do. Tonight we're talking about dating games. Because somewhere along the way, not really sure where, we decided that the person who cares the least has the most power. Now, it's 100 rules. Don't text too fast. Don't call too much. Don't let them know. Don't even let them know that you like 'em. Don't ask where they're going. Don't respond back too quickly. Like whatever you do it to not look interested. But y'all know we have grown folks conversations over here, and 95.5% of my followers are over 35. And at some point, we have to ask ourselves: are we really too grown to just say "I like you"? Because maybe Chalant is the new sexy. Maybe showing consistency is in fact desperation. Maybe it is clingy. Maybe making plans is too much. Maybe communicating what you actually want isn't attractive. But here's where I want to take this conversation tonight because I don't want to just sit here and say, yeah, everybody needs to communicate better. That's easy. But what is it all about really? Are we protecting ourselves? Are we trying to maintain power? Are we afraid of rejection? Or are we simply just accustomed to being emotionally unavailable? And because I'm not having this conversation tonight by myself, because y'all know I don't mind having a conversation, just me and my reflection, I brought two people with me who I know are going to give me some different perspectives. Oh, and I think one has popped off. Let me just see. There you go. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hey,
What's up, people?
Now, I'm gonna let y'all. I don't want y'all to mind the not moving face over here on the other side of the screen. That's Mr. Pettyville. I'm gonna let him in. Say I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves, and then we'll get into the topic.
All right, Mr. Pennyville. If y'all know me, if you be influenced, you know me, hang around. I'm just here to tell the truth. That's it. I'm just here to tell the truth. You might like it, you might not. Oh well.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
hey, everybody. I'm Miss Live, and I'm gonna tell the truth right along with bro.
Mm, mm. Y'all know I come in love and light. I come with love and light at all times. But I'm gonna start out real simple. I'm gonna start real simple. Now I'm gonna ask y'all: when y'all hear that Chalant is the new sexy, what does that mean to each one of you?
Stupid and playing games.
Hmm.
I ain't got time for it. Red flag. I ain't got time for it.
Red
We too,
I
flag.
can agree to that.
yo, we too grown for that.
Oh, why you say that, Shanae?
Cause who got time for be waiting for somebody to figure out whether they want to show some emotion or whatever? I don't got time for that. Tell me how you feel, what you want to do, what you don't want to do. Ain't no point in wasting each other time because we can't get it back.
True indeed. True indeed. Now, is being nonchalant, because I know there are some people who actually think, I know females who think that a dude that act like he really don't care, like they actually think that's sexy. They actually think that's a good look. Like Kelly, is that something that people do that dudes actually do on purpose? And Shanae, do you know any other females like I know that are actually into that?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. We always told point blank period. Never show a woman you care because the minute you show you care, she can walk all over you.
Mm.
Here's the saying: good guys finish last.
But I don't know for all now. Because clearly that's generational. Like that's something that's passed down. Because I know a lot of the younger dudes who think stuff like that too. Now, is that coming from men who have women and have relationships, or are they coming from dudes that are single? Because that makes a difference.
Truth be told, every woman want what they can't have. If a woman have full access, she ain't gonna want you.
Mm-mm. Some people they like that they like that, like it's like a challenge to them. Like they want to try to
Mm.
conquer the person to see if they can get them to show something. So yeah, I'm gonna do that because I got to try and conquer this. Then it'll make them feel like they changed something.
Yeah. I know it's a, like, because I understand they talk about like the balance of control thing with people wanting to be on top of it. I know that one of my parents are married, been married 40 some years, but I distinctly remember one of my single aunts telling me, you have to marry somebody or be with somebody who loves you more than you love them.
Well,
Huh?
Real talk. She said, find you somebody who loves you more than you love them.
that's horrible advice.
She said they'll never go astray.
And
I
that how
had a
people
couple
get
people,
killed.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Prime
That
example.
how people end up killing people.
and see, and that's one of the fears that I have. I just had an issue this weekend where somebody got a little too handsy, a little too much. And they tried to explain to me that they were just really, really happy to see me. My fear of men in general, and I have a healthy, because I know I can't beat man up. So my fear of men in general makes me mindful with how I play with dudes' emotions. And I've noticed that to your point, Sinead, a lot of the females that I know, they'll say that they want something intentional, you know, but then it'll be like, well, why they texting me every day? No, why they want to see me again? Like, and immediately think that something ain't right. Like, why are we suspicious? Why do y'all think that we're suspicious of the people who are actually doing what a lot of people say they won't when pursuing them?
It all go on
Some people
this.
just ain't used to it. Like if your relationship history is always with somebody that wasn't that didn't show a lot of emotion, that didn't make plans, that didn't do stuff, or didn't do certain things, and then you meet this person and they doing all this stuff and they always want to do something, they always want to take you somewhere. It's kind of, you've never experienced it before. So you're like, ooh, this might be a little bit too much for me. I don't think I want all that. I know I'm guilty of that one. Like, I'd be like, hey, look, me doing too much, she calling too much. I ain't used to all that. I answer my phone when I feel like it. I text you back when I want to. I ain't used to all of that. So it's like you don't know what to do with it because you ain't never had it before.
Hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, how can I put? Yeah, you basically covered that one. To be honest, it's I'm trying to see how can I say this.
Hmm.
People complain about never having a good person, but when they get one, they don't know what to do with them. That's what it all boiled down to. The dumbest thing people say is, "Well, never treat your next like the ex," but they tell you to learn from your mistakes. That's contradicting. Don't take your past relationship into your next relationship, but they also say learn from all your mistakes. So if you see the same thing you saw last time, it's gonna send a red flag. It's contradicting.
Exactly.
Hmm.
You can't have both. Just
Now,
because your last person jacked up, that don't mean, hey, well, the last person didn't appreciate this, so I'm not gonna do this for you now. Nah, you changing who you are then.
but I think that goes back to more of a like that half glass full, glass half empty mindset. Because I know I'm one of the people who I start people off, male, female, woman, or dog, whatever. I start people off when I meet them. I trust them 100%. I give you 100%. No matter who you are, no matter when I met you, where I met you, I give you 100%. I trust you to do exactly what you say you're gonna do. I know people who, where that trust, to give people that much leeway, they start with zero and they have to earn and build their way up to that. I start people off the opposite. So with me starting people off the opposite, I give people room. I'm gonna do the things that I do because I'm gonna be consistent regardless. How you end up getting treated is based on how you respond to those things and how consistent you are. So I guess it just depends on what type of person you are. Because I know some people who would be like, "Oh, I ain't doing that. Last time I was in a relationship, I was doing all that stuff, or I was talking to somebody, not even in the relationship yet. Like they say, doing girlfriend things, doing wife things, and you ain't nothing but a girlfriend." and all of that. And they'll
But
be
here's my
like, I
question.
did all that last time and I didn't even end up in a relationship, so I ain't doing that.
Here's my
But
question. What are wife things?
what I've heard wife things is being, because I don't know what wife things are. I don't know what wife things are.
Me
What
neither, because
I've
I
been,
ain't no wife, so I don't know.
but what I've been, when a woman, every time I hear women talk about wife things, I hear them talk about the things that you would do for a significant other, whether you were married or not. Like
Okay.
general care for somebody else, I don't consider to be a wife thing. Now that I have limitations when I'm dating people, like I'm gonna have to be your wife to co-sign on a car. I'm gonna have to be your wife to go get on a loan. Like anything financial, I'm gonna have to be your wife in order to do.
All right.
Like we gonna have, but like if I go over to your house and you got dirty clothes in the floor and you got a washer and dryer,
I'll pick them
I
up.
ain't going to the laundromat because I don't go to the laundromat myself. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick them up and I'm gonna put them in the washing machine. If I
Yeah.
go over there and you got some dishes in the sink, I'm gonna wash them couple of dishes. And that's not because I'm trying to take care of you. It's because I can't sit in a space where I see it and it's just sitting there. But I
And,
know a lot of women aren't like that.
and see, that's the problem. But you want me to do husband things like help pay your bills, take care of this, take care of that. That's not my responsibility if I'm not your husband. So at the same time, it's that right here. A man who care about you is going to do all those things regardless. He's going to help you with all that stuff. But technically, is he supposed to? No. Do we have to? No. Is he obligated to? No. We choose to. So if I choose to give you the best and make your life easier, why are you limiting what you do for me? Now that co-sign stuff, I'm with you on that one now. That's some lifetime commitment stuff. Even we break
Yeah,
up,
that's a little
I'm
bit
talking.
much.
I'm
Been
talking
there, done
stuff.
that, wrote the book on
Yeah,
that one.
I'm talking stuff. If we break up, we can walk away, no ties. We good with that. But it's
But I,
actually,
but I think that's why a lot of women have taken on the attitude of, because there are women that have taken on the attitude of, I don't want nobody, I don't want you to do nothing for me. Like I ain't asking you for nothing. I handle my own stuff. I don't want you, especially women like my age that are still single. Like, will they accept the help? Absolutely, because who's gonna say no to some help?
no,
But
but you,
it's not,
nope, some do.
but it's not a requirement in order for them to date somebody.
Nope, but see,
Like,
here's the trick part. With that right there, if a man don't feel needed, he's not gonna stay there long. It's a woman's job to feed a man's ego, and it's a man's job to feed his woman's self-esteem and confidence. If you don't need me for anything, why am I here? That's why I tell women
I
a lot
have
of
a
times
long,
this, huh?
I'm not anti-relationship, but I have a whole lot of reasons why a man could be around that not necessarily, that doesn't support me financially, but can still be there. Cause like I think
Oh,
people put too much emphasis on roles. If you don't, everyone doesn't need, it's nice to get a compliment, but every human doesn't require compliments. It's good to have a support system, but support systems come in different forms. Like I would want, there are things that I would want and have had a man do for me that weren't financial. That weren't financial at all. However, I'm, even though I'm not with a man or a woman is not with a man, it's not a requirement that, or it's not lacking. Like, because I'm allowed around a lot. I hang out with all married people. Because ain't all them girls married. Or if they ain't married, they've been married for long periods of time. And I think everybody is married. Yeah, everybody married. So like I'm the defector, but I don't necessarily, I can say for myself, not speaking for women in general, I can say for myself, anything that a man can come in and do, you are adding an addition to what is already there. I'm
true.
not, I want, if I was to get somebody, I would want for them to come in and add to what's already there. I'm not empty. There's not a missing part of me. Not spiritually, because that ain't the way the guy ever intended it. I came from him. He did not come from me. So I don't have a hole missing. So I wouldn't necessarily, I would want something to, my support system is top tier. So however you feel, you can come in and add to what's already here is great. It's great. Like that's at this age, that's the part that a lot of the women that come to the conferences and stuff that we do and the sit downs that we do, that's a lot of what that's a lot of what they complain about. They can't find people that can add to what they already have without what they already have being sort of an issue. And I don't know why, but I'm gonna put you on the spot. Now, if a because if a woman
Mhm.
makes it obvious that she likes you, like she says to you, I want I want to see you, I want to know what it's all about. Does that make her more attractive because you don't have to guess? Or does some of the excitement disappear because you know she's already interested?
That made me more interested actually, because she's being honest. She being in front. She let me know what she want.
Sinead, the
Yeah.
same question. If a
Okay.
man makes it very clear that he likes you, does that feel good? Or do you immediately start wondering what's wrong with it?
No, I mean it's cool. I've had people make their intention on and let me know that they had liked me or whatever. I don't necessarily instantly think something wrong with them. I don't know.
What you
Sometimes
mean?
I don't bite. I just be like, okay, how you doing? What's your name? It might not go no further than them letting me know that they like me, but it feel all right. But that's just a me thing. I'm weird.
It's not weird because if someone just if I know, because we be like in the familiar places spaces all the time. If I know I've seen your face every other week for the past 6 months, and then you come and you tell me that you like me, it throws me off. But it's only because I know that my day to day ain't them 2 to 3 hours that you saw me out.
Right.
So it's like, you like this.
Right. Like
You
I had
like this.
somebody I had somebody who was like, I had liked you for the last 4 years. Well, why you just now saying something in year four? You didn't say nothing then. Why you saying something now? Like that's weird to me. Or maybe I'm just weird. I don't know.
Oh no, women do that all the time.
Really?
Yes, but you know the funny part about when they do it the most, when you finally start talking to somebody else, we'll go back to what I
Like when they
say.
see it.
Yep, we'll go back to what I said. People want what they can't have.
I know I've had weird stuff. I guess because people that knew me, I'll say 8 years ago, 10 years ago, or earlier, knew Chunky Crystal. People who met me from 2018 to the current till last year knew Skinny Crystal. And now I'm at Chunky Crystal. The number of people when I became Skinny Crystal that told me, I always thought you was pretty. Okay. Or I see you gain weight. You was too small before. I liked you then though. No, you didn't. And you don't like me now. You don't like me now either. I refuse to believe because certain things are true. I had the same personality. You heard my voice over wherever you was at when you was looking at me before. You saw me moving around. I'm the same as that person that I was at every single size, every single hairdo, including this bob. I don't know why you're doing that. Like I find I like they say, I find stuff like that weird. When you have access to me, I look like one of the most approachable people in the world. And then you slide up and say, about 4 years ago, I wanted to holler at you. I'm gonna look at you crazy. I'm gonna look at you crazy too.
Like what?
Why you ain't saying that? And if you wait for me to get with somebody, I'm probably gonna be real ugly. Like if I peep the fact that I was just in here last week with my friend and you saw us together. Now this week you proclaiming about how much you used to like me back whenever, and you were gonna talk to me, but and all that stuff. I'm probably gonna be offended. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be offended. I'm gonna feel like you trying to mess up whatever you thought you saw. Because they do that. Now I'm gonna give you a scenario. I'm gonna give y'all a scenario. Say now, let's just say you've been talking to somebody, say for about a month. The date's good, the chemistry there, they seem like they interested, but every couple of days they disappear. For 2 days, 3 days, Then they pop back up. Like with that hey stranger or grand rise, depending on grand rising queen. Because I get those every 30 to 60 days. Or you ask them about communication and they say, I'm just not a big texter. Is that a legitimate communication style, or is that just an excuse?
I think it's just an excuse because you make time for what you want to make time for. You call who you want to call when you want to call them. Like if you're busy, there's nothing wrong with if somebody's calling or making an attempt to communicate with you and you can't talk right now. Unless I know there's some situations where a phone can't be answered, but it takes less than 30 seconds to send when you somebody calling, you can hit that decline button, can't talk right now. Then you can shoot a I'm busy text or I'll call you back. Whether you actually call back or not, you can take time, them 2 seconds, I'll call you back. Or me, I just answer phone, hey, I can't talk right now, I'm working, I'm doing whatever. I'll call you back later. There's nothing wrong with that. If you go ghost for 2 to 3 days, I reside now, not back then, no, but now I reside in this is a no call, no show. This is state of South Carolina, fire at will state. You have been cut off.
Not the fire at will.
Bye. Next. Fire at will.
People make time for what they want to make time for. That's what it all boils down to.
For real.
So do dudes be bothered, Pettyfield, when they don't get a text for 2-3 days, or do they just keep pushing? Because I'm like Nick.
If I'm reaching out to you, if I'm reaching out to you, and I realize I'm reaching out to you majority of the time, and if I stop reaching out and I don't hear from you, that told me everything I need to hear. You don't have to chase nobody who actually wants to be around. That's what it all boils down to. I'm not chasing nobody. Now we can walk side and side, we can meet each other, you know what I mean? But you got to show some kind of effort also. I ain't saying you got to run behind me, but you got to match the energy and showing you care. Once I realize, I'm done reaching out, I want to hear from you when I reach out to you. Why would I continue reaching out to you?
I know I get annoyed with that because I'll catch, you know how sometimes you just catch yourself. Like nobody else got to even say it. Like you'll catch yourself and be like, wait a minute. They don't never reach out to me. I've had that moment of clarity where I'm like, wait a minute. And I stop. And I wait to see how long it's gonna take for them to realize they ain't heard from me. And I've had experiences where it might have been 45 to 60 days before they realize they ain't heard nothing from me. And I get the phantom, hey stranger, and I pretty much chalk it up to you was already busy. You already had enough going on to where whether or not I text you or not really didn't matter. But getting into gender, because dating has a lot of rules of who's supposed to do what. Men pursue, women receive, men initiate, women respond, men plan, women decide, and all that other stuff. So here's the question. Does a man still, in 2026, and after a certain age, does a man still need to be the primary pursuer?
I say no.
No. See, along with time, let me tell you something. Men have realized something now. Back then, niggas ain't do numbers. Now, let's break down some numbers, right? Mm-hmm. The ratio is 17-1, right? That's the ratio. 17-1 right now. 17 women to 1 man. Now, you break down what every woman wants. Tall, good looking, got his own stuff, good job, own money, got all the side teeth, and slang good wood. Versus the ones that don't fit that category and single. You know what numbers came out to be? Oh yeah, and straight, if you get what I'm saying. You know what numbers came out to be? 64.7 to 1. So you gonna share a man, chances are, some way. Now, if it's a good man who only want one woman, that just made it even worse. That's over 100 something women to one man. You think a man about to sit here and put up a BS when it's over 100 other women he can have?
But how many? Like, I get that, especially with the internet, we have access to more people than we probably ever had access to ever in life. At our fingertips, even if we can't actually put our hands on them at the moment. But like realistically, like that's the percentage. But how many men really have access to at least 60 women at a time? Like that they would actually have, well, one would even be attracted to at all. Or if they are attracted to them, actually have access to. Like those would only be that whatever percentage of men actually meet all those requirements. And I think a lot of times dudes that don't meet those requirements also tend to think that they have that type of motion or that type of space too. And they really don't. Like that number goes down when you don't hit all them markers. You know, like if you're not the dude with the if you're not the dude who make the money, because I'm not gonna say six figures, because that six figures thing is ridiculous to me. And only because I don't make six figures, and I just think it's ridiculous. If you're not somewhere in the range, it's good to want. But I just can't make it a requirement. But if you don't make the six figures, you ain't 6 feet. You don't have this, you don't like the list of all the things, like you said, in the side teeth, which I don't judge on that either because I'm missing to a man. Like, that cuts that number down for them. And being a single person running around out here in these streets, I tell you, there's a lot of dudes that think they have the same, like they might be 6 foot, but they ain't got none of the rest of the stuff. Like they can get the interaction with the woman, but they ain't able to keep the woman either, even if they do get her.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. The ones that should meet those criteria, for them, it's going to be 100 something to one. I'm not talking about all men. No.
Just
no.
See, that's,
yeah, I'm
that's
talking
so
about the ones that should meet them criteria. Yeah. And the crazy part is, them be the ones get played with. They still get played with and cheated on.
Really? Because I don't know people who just got it to know how they be moving with their relationship stuff when they do be having somebody. If I know somebody who's in a relationship, a guy that's in a relationship and actually meets all that criteria, if I know him more often than I hear Cree, and I know him for the wrong reason.
Let me tell you something. As a professional retired side nigga, women, some of them same good dudes getting cheated on. I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of people are delusional. A lot of women think they want a man who got money, but they also want a man to spend time. If that man's making money, he's gonna have less time for you. You're not gonna get both. So the problem is, well, you don't get both legally. If he's legally making his money, he's not home like you want him to be home. He's providing. So he's not gonna have all that time for you. And honestly, that's what a lot of them say. Well, he ain't never around. Okay, but yet you live in this nice house, all your bills paid. All you gotta do is cook, clean, and take care of the kids right here, and you still ain't satisfied.
So, now, Sinead, let me ask you this. What does a woman do when it comes to pursuing? What does a woman doing her part look like to you? Like if you were going to actually go after somebody, what would that look like? Or what do you think women in general what it should look like if they're going to go after someone?
I don't know. Like I'm now that I'm getting older, like in my younger self, you would never catch me pursuing nobody. I would look at you from afar from a distance and probably never say nothing to you. But me now, if I see it and I want it, I'm going to get it. I'm going to speak to you. I'm gonna shoot my shot, and however the chips fall, that's how they fall. Like, oh God, I hate to use this as an example, but I ain't got no choice because this is the best example I got. When I met my kid's dad, I seen him, I wanted him, and I went after that man until I got him. I did. I did. I went hard. I was like Urkel to Laura. That was my Laura. Every chance I got, I was in that boy face.
That Urkel to Laura, that Urkel to Laura reference. That was serious.
But that's how it was. I was in his face, like, go on, little girl, some way, because I was younger. Go on, little girl. Okay, I'm going today. I'll be back tomorrow. And that's just how it was. I saw something, I wanted it, I went after it. No different than when you go buy a shoe in the store. You see the shoe, you like the shoe, you try the shoe on, you buy it.
True.
You see the car, you test drive the car, you like the car, you buy the car.
I know I didn't pursue dudes either. I didn't do that either.
I didn't, but I'll just be like, now, who is that? Or I could be out with my brothers. Hey, who that? You know who that is? What's his story? What you know about this fella? Here. My research. Oh, for real? All right, then.
If it make you feel any better, I go around telling people I pick my own meat.
For real, though.
I pick my own meat. Like, I understand the whole traditional way of doing that, but it's just been when you accept people coming up on you and all of that, you never know what you gonna get. Like, you never know what you're gonna get. And I don't know how to, I'm not rude. So I would love to entertain some people, but I just can't. It works out better when I see you and then you see me see you. And then when I see that you see me seeing you, then I just go ahead and say something. Because the people that approach me, clearly I'm too damn friendly. Now, Bettyville, let me ask you this. Now, what makes a man feel pursued without feeling like a woman is doing too much?
I mean, that difference in every man. It all depends on what that man's looking for. And it's like, okay, some dudes want communication. Some dudes want you to pull up. But the way to a man's heart, through his stomach. I mean, honestly, if a woman feeds you, that says a whole lot right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's hard to turn out a good meal if she can cook. Glory to Jesus.
And he ain't talking about no Alfredo either.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I ain't say fix.
Don't want that one out.
It's a difference between a woman who cook for a man and fix him something to eat. It's a big difference between fixing something to eat and cooking. Tacos, hot dogs, that's fixing something to eat. Alfredo, that's fixing to eat. Cooking means you got the seasons. It came from scratch. You know what you're doing. You actually made that whole meal.
Wait a minute, because I'm losing my shit. Because I know you lying. I know you ain't talking about nobody invite nobody over to eat no hot dogs or no tacos. Like, man, not an invite, not a come and eat.
It happens. Y'all understand the shit we go through some damn time.
I'm not going to act like I
hold on. I got to. Hold on now. Because I know how to make the tacos shells like from scratch because I had Mexican friends. They taught me how to do it.
You think you're coming for your tacos?
I don't know fucking tacos about coming to your house.
I'm talking about like the authentic Mexican stuff. I know how to do it like the basic things. Like with the flour, with the muscle. I know how to do that.
We don't want no damn tacos.
I wouldn't serve no man no tacos anyway. That's just me.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. I know how to do it from scratch. I'm not gonna serve it. Not as no meal. Not as no meal to present to nobody that I'm trying to pursue. No, he gonna think I'm crazy.
And my thing is, we always say, people always ask for what they don't even have to offer. That's the problem. Number two, I can cook my ass off. So at the same time, I'm not one to do is say, hey, I want you to cook for me and I can't cook. No, Chanel tell you, I can cook inside and outside. Hell, I can bake.
Now, see, here's the thing. As someone who cooks, who has talked to somebody who cooked, that is stressful as hell. When you can cook, and you know you can cook, and you meet a dude that say he can cook, and just through conversation, he's talking about, yeah, when my mom and them came over, I made a roast and da-da-da-da-da, like he's talking about what he cooked. The first time you go to cook for that dude, I promise you, the first time I cooked for the dude that I knew for a fact could cook because I ate his food before he ate mine, stressed out. I was stressed out. I was like, because my food don't taste like his food. My food good, but it just don't taste like his food because he ain't cooked. That my food not gonna taste like your food because you didn't cook it. I was so stressed out. There would be no way. I got a homeboy right now that I refuse to cook. A homeboy that I refuse. He ain't my man. Ain't got no chance of being my man. I refuse to cook for him because he made macaroni one time and I ate the macaroni and I said, my macaroni don't taste like his macaroni. I ain't cooking for that damn man. He can't come over here and get no food from my house.
Not you shamed. He done shamed you.
I had to find out. I had to find out what cheeses he put in that macaroni. The texture was the same, but the taste was a little something different. I had to find out what the four cheeses was. He finally told me what the four cheeses was. I made it myself at home. I said, But actually getting him to taste it, he did you try it with my cheese? Did you try? Yeah, I tried it with your cheese. It was good. He won't taste it though. That is stressful dealing with a man who can cook. It's easier when the nigga can't cook. It's easier when his mama couldn't cook. It real easy when his mama couldn't cook.
I'm so dead.
You can serve that nigga. You can serve that nigga. If you can fry a piece of chicken correctly, like a thigh all the way through, you impress the hell out of that nigga if his mama couldn't cook.
I am so done with you for the night. Oh my god!
I promise you. But cooking for
My
a
grandma
dude,
taught me, so
I make my barbecue sauce from
I
scratch.
think I could cook pretty well.
see, he making scratch barbecue sauce. He making scratch barbecue sauce.
I mean, I can make barbecue sauce from scratch.
I don't cook on no grill to be cooking the
How my
barbecue
barbecue
sauce.
sauce taste?
Look, it's great. A1 need to be on somebody's shelf.
Don't make no
I
barbecue
mean,
sauce.
I can cook inside and outside. I can cook. I don't cook for everybody because I got to care for you like that to do that.
Hey,
That's like
I
a
got
love
about
language
2
for me.
minutes.
So
real quick.
I can't cook for everybody.
I bake about 2 minutes.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I can't cook for everybody. That's something I got to love you to do that. I got to love you.
Everybody
For real,
can't get
for
no
real.
meal.
No. No, you can't do that for everybody. You can't.
Well,
I
why
got
he out? Why he out? We're gonna talk about some ridiculous dating damn rules. Because I don't adhere to dating rules personally. I go with the 1-2-1-2. Whatever the 1-2-1-2 is, if it ain't gonna kill me, I try it at least once. But like that, they have a 3. Did you know there was a 3-day dating rule?
What's a 3-day dating rule? See, I don't even know nothing about dating rules. Maybe I ain't been out on a dating forever, so I don't know what they are. But I don't.
The 3-day
I have to say
dating
I'm
rule
here to
is that
remember.
when you connect with somebody, they have to schedule a date within 3 days. If they don't schedule a date within 3 days, they could.
Who made that up? I might not have met you till a Friday. My kids might play Little League or something. I ain't got no time on Saturday. When my daughter was playing AAU ball, I wasn't never around on the weekends. I don't got 3 days to give you.
Right.
I got stuff going on. I got to catch you when I got time for you. So if I ain't got time for you within 3 days, okay, bye.
Or the dating rule with the 15-minute rule for the text. Whatever time you receive the text, you're supposed to wait 15 to 17 minutes before you text it back.
Who the hell made this shit
Who
up?
come up with this dumb shit?
That's the same thing.
What the fuck?
And the question is, are the people who spreading these rules, do they have a man?
Right, who they with?
So neither one of you ain't never intentionally waited to respond because you didn't want to look too either. Oh shoot, whatever they mics up. Oh, that's something. Both of their mics out at the same time.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that.
I said, oh, both of them, beautiful.
I had to answer the phone. I'm sorry.
At the same time.
Answer that call. I apologize, sister.
Huh? Okay, what we talking about?
We went on mute at the same time, apparently.
Both of y'all went on mute at the exact same time.
Oh,
Exact same.
See,
My question was, have either of you intentionally waited to respond back to a text or a phone call because you didn't want to look too eager?
No.
no.
Now I ain't one of them people that text back real fast. That's just me. But I ain't never just purposely be like, oh, I'm gonna wait 15 minutes before I answer. Now I can't say I'm guilty of one thing. Is like I might meet somebody and I might get their phone. Like we might exchange phone numbers, but I ain't calling you tomorrow. I might call you 2 or 3 days later. I ain't gonna call you tomorrow. But I've been like that since I've been in high school.
You a grown ass woman. You a grown ass woman now. Why not?
I don't know. It's just a habit. Might get your number. I might get your number today. I'm not gonna call you tomorrow. I'm gonna call you the next day.
But you know what we call that though? That's still a form of playing games.
Because is that a strategy or is that insecurity?
I'm gonna go with the insecurity of mine.
Okay, let me ask a question. You been no disrespect, but I want you to hear me out. You say you've been doing this since high school.
Yeah.
How many times you been married?
I ain't never been married.
That shit didn't work, then do it.
Not outside of not being asked. I just say no.
Man, look here. If you like somebody, they like you, and you feeling that person, ain't no time limit. That is like some people say, well, I don't see them on the first date. What difference it make? Just because you make you, hey, my motto is, just because you give her ass fast don't mean she in class, and just because she make you wait don't mean she a saint.
But see, but there are a lot of people make a lot of men pretend like they live out loud and they cool with stuff like that. But in the long run, all it takes is for them to tell one person, which I have a problem with anyway, but for them to tell one person or for them to let insecurity creep in their head just a little bit, and they go back to thinking about the fact that on their first date,
that's what took place.
That the woman came up off of it. And
honestly, again, you talking about niggas, not men. It's different. So y'all be getting niggas confused with men. You gotta learn to separate too.
No, I need nice men. I need nice men.
I know you do.
I need nice men.
Just like you got hoes and you got women. Sometimes if the chemistry, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
The real man gonna understand that.
Cause there are some they'll go back to that will be an ongoing thing. Like, or you do it and then like the next day they be shocked. Was that not the goal? I know that might not have been the whole goal, but was that not a part of the goal?
I got 2 words. Shit happens. It happens.
It does.
Now, do either of you think that someone can be addicted just to being desired? Like they really don't want no relationship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You have those men and women. You have those that they like that too. That wasn't the word I was looking for. They love the idea of being pursued. It does something for them that they have this many people pursuing them. It's kind of like I can have this one on Monday, I have this one on Tuesday, I can have this one on Monday at 1 o'clock, and then her, and her, I can get 4 or 5 or 6 o'clock, and then I got this set of people that I got from 12 to 2, and then from 4 to 12 p.m. I'm gonna be over here. And it's the same thing with a woman. Well, I'm gonna deal with him on Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday and Friday I got this one, and then Saturday and Sunday is this one, because he's like, I like him for this reason, and he trying to talk to me for this. Like some people just like that.
Those are people who love attention, and the problem is you can't date them kind. Because attention is a hell of a drug. And that's something that somebody can never get enough of. And if someone giving that person enough attention, guess what they're going to do eventually? They're going to hit it. I ain't met a faithful attention, a person love attention yet, male or female. Eventually, somebody's going to give them enough attention where they're going to step out.
And this coming from the professional side, nigga.
There you go.
I just need to say that again.
Oh, wait a minute. He said did he say ex-professional side or a professional side nigga?
I say retired professional side.
Retired. I left off the retired. Okay, so now we're going to play a game. It's called red flag or real effort. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a prompt. Say both of y'all going to give me a response.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, red flag or real effort. They remember little details you told them and used in the plan dates.
Effort.
They tell you when they'll be available.
Effort.
They tell you what you need. They ask you what you need emotionally.
Effort.
Hold up. Wait. Say it again.
They ask you what you need emotionally.
Red flag.
Okay. Yeah, I got a difference of opinion. Why do you call that a red flag?
Because, okay, I'm about to give y'all some free game real quick, right? If a man asks you, well, what are you looking for? Guess what? Whatever you tell him, and women do the same thing too, they're going to become. That's when the representatives show up. That's the problem. And a lot of times, women smart, but they set themselves up. Because if you telling me everything you need, everything you want, and that, what am I going to do if I'm trying to get it? I'm going to become everything you ask for, right? Now, here's the catch part. When a person is really interested in you, they don't have to ask those questions. They're observing. They know the answer without even asking. They pay attention to that already. A person interested in you could tell you what your favorite color is, could tell you what your favorite meal is, could tell you what make you happy. They're observing. They pay attention to that. Those little details, you're not going to pay that much attention to someone you're not interested in. So if you got to ask me those questions, or I ask you once from now, hey, what's my favorite meal? And you be like, I don't know. What my favorite color is? I don't know. What makes me happy? I don't know. At that point, it's nothing else to talk about. You done showed me everything you need to know. That just told me you're only concerned with what you want at that point. If you ain't paying attention enough to be concerned with my needs, you're not trying to make me happy. Another thing, the man say, well, what happened to your last relationship? Oh, well, it was great. We doing this, we doing that. Then start this here. And all of a sudden, man, he started doing this, he started doing that. And the man, I ain't had time for it. Guess what you just did? You just told him what it took for that man to get you. You just also told me what not to do to keep you. Sometimes it's best not to discuss your past relationships. You tell them yourself. You're giving them a handbook to play you.
Yeah, I don't date, so I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Next question. Thank you, sir. Say, now, they want to know where you are all the time.
Red flag.
Red flag.
They become upset when you need your space.
Red flag.
Red flag.
They ask about your relationship goals.
Red flag.
That could be either, be honest. That could be either.
Say, because it could play into what you were saying before, or it could actually be a genuine question to try to figure out where your head at and whether or not to be bothered.
Mm-hmm.
I'm emotionally scarred. Sorry, I don't think that was a good one for me.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. Say, they talk about marriage on the second date.
They psychopaths. Get away from me. I don't even know you.
Huh?
I on the second date. Come on now, bro.
No. If they're talking about, if they're saying, well, yeah, one day I plan on getting married, that's a little different. But if you're talking about us, yeah, that's a red flag. Yeah, that's a red flag.
Yeah, we weren't sure what you was about to say. That's why we both was like,
yeah, it depends on how they presenting it.
Say they consistently make plans and follow through.
Effort.
Yep.
They tell you they are interested, but say they're not looking for anything serious.
Effort.
Yeah, because at least they putting it out there from day one. You're not robbed choice. You choose to deal with it or you choose not to deal with it. It ain't like nothing that came up in the surprise.
Honestly, it's always effort. You ain't lying.
Right. No wolf tickets being sold. You know what it is.
See, now I take that as a red flag. But it's because I operate in the belief of everything you say after or do after the but negates whatever you said at first.
Yeah.
So you can tell me that I get it that you're interested, but once you say, but I'm not looking for anything serious, to me, that means to not even consider it. So I'm not even going to entertain it. Because
all that mean is we could be fuck friends and that's it.
Yeah, like if that's you interested in what? See, that's like it's gonna make me say a follow-up question. You interested in what? And then you got to say something concrete. Like you got to put it on the floor.
That means our time together is our time together, and our time apart is our time apart.
Ain't gonna be much time together. I'm horrible with that.
But that's what that means.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even need. It won't everything after the but. Everything after the but, that's the only part. That's the part you mean. You don't mean that first part. You ain't even mean that first part. Everything after the but. Say, they respect your pace while showing consistent interest.
Effort.
Okay, so now I'm going to tell y'all Cree's question of the night. The Cree's question of the night is provided by TikTok. So on TikTok, my page is Life According to Cree. Is Life According to Cree. And this was the most asked question on last week based upon our videos last week. And I'm going to ask you all the questions. I'm going to ask you for your responses. And then I'll let you know what the people who viewed the video said. Now, the question of the week is, which is more attractive? Someone who keeps you guessing or someone who makes their intentions clear?
I'm going with somebody who make their intentions clear all day. Just gonna tell me what it is from the jump. Like, if you married, tell me. If you don't really want nothing serious, let me know. Like, just be upfront with your intentions and what you want. Because if you go ahead and tell me, I have the choice to continue to deal with you or not deal with you. It's the parts that bring about confusion and cause people to get hurt physically or emotionally when you hide things or when you're not upfront about what your intentions are. That's just my opinion. This is how Cree crash outs are created.
Crash outs.
I mean, everybody like a little mystery sometimes. You know, you like a little mystery. And sometimes you got to feel that person out. So, again, that can go either way. Sometimes it's good, but same time, like this right here. Even, okay, let's say this. You car shopping, right? When you go to the car lot, what's the first thing come out your mouth? I'm not buying no car.
I ain't buying it
right now, right? But you went there with the full intentions of buying the car. Sometimes you tell them enough just to get by and to see where it goes from there.
But how long is too long to keep doing it?
Now that is another question. That right there is different. Okay. Yeah, we've been talking for a few weeks okay, the conversation moving smooth for a few weeks, and I see you as potential, then yeah, I can make it shake. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Oh, hold on a minute. Hello? Hello? Oh, wait a second. Hey, how long y'all gonna be on?
for about 10 more minutes.
Well, hold on for a minute. Wait, I'll give it y'all a minute. Well, I got to run across Cree. I got to real quick. I got to
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I back in a second if y'all still on.
Okay. Lord, y'all gonna give me the most editing job I done had in 7 years.
How?
Y'all gonna give me the most editing job I done had in 7 years. Okay. But I do have a question for you. And this is one final question.
I apologize.
One final answer. Now, what would you say to somebody who keeps accepting inconsistency? They know they don't want what would you say to somebody who keeps accepting inconsistency because they don't want to appear needy?
Oh my God, I was her.
But that'll make the answer even better.
Oh my God, I was her. Me now, girl, get your ass up out of that. There's too much. There's somebody out there willing to be consistent. Like, you don't have to accept or settle for inconsistencies or things that you know are not right within yourself. Like, continuing to accept that you're chopping away pieces of yourself, and sometimes them pieces ain't easy to get back. So let that shit go. That's what I would say. I wish somebody would have said it to me.
I know that because not so much as actually dealing with inconsistency, but me seeing consistency so much that I have a very low tolerance for anything. Like, regardless of what it is, if we are actually in a relationship, I need the consistency. If we in a situationship, I need you to be consistent with it, because if you're not consistent with it, there's no real tie. And I just feel like I can go be consistent elsewhere. Like, no matter what the level of relationship, even with friendships, like, I don't have to talk to somebody every day. I know for a fact, I talk to my best friend probably once every 6 to 8 months, with maybe an occasional text in between. She just happened to come through this weekend. She called me Friday and was like, I'll be there like 10 o'clock tonight. I'll be in Florence. I'm like, oh, okay. And we hung out Friday night and early Saturday morning, and she was gone by like 4 o'clock. You know, but that's still my best friend. But whatever type of consistency is gonna be, it has to be. Like, okay, I don't have to hear from you every day. I can only hear from you once every 6 months. But around the 6 month mark, I'll be like, hey, where my friend at? Like, you good? It's been 9 months. I ain't heard from you. You know, whatever sets, whatever standard is set. I just need you to be consistent to the standard in which you have set up. Because I follow directions. I don't know how many dudes I've been told I follow directions and they don't listen. They don't listen. They think there's a scam. It's not a scam. I really follow directions until I don't want to follow directions no more. And when I don't want to follow directions no more, we probably on the way out. I guarantee it's not over.
Right.
I hate to be that way, but it's the God's the heaven's truth.
Mm-hmm. Like, I can listen. I mean, I have listened, but
like, if we hang out once a month, I need to hang out with you once a month.
Right.
If you start off with us talking every single day, I ain't gotta talk to you every day because I ain't set up like that. But it better be pretty doggone consistent, because I'm gonna become accustomed to it. Especially if I allowed it.
Yep. I've always been the person that I operate in a pattern system, I guess. So once the pattern is different, like we might not talk every day. We might not even talk every other day. We might talk twice a week, and I'm cool with that. But once that twice a week changes, because of other things that have nothing to do with you personally, I'm conditioned in my mind that something has changed somewhere or that something else happened to cause the pattern to be different.
There's definitely a
If it's
glitch in the
like that,
matrix.
I'm back.
then I'm on whatever you on.
Right.
That's just, I don't know. I've always been a creature of pattern, because I always feel like once the pattern changes, oh, you got something else going on. Whether it's another person or something else changing your life and you just ain't communicating it, the pattern is different. I'm sorry. And I always will be conditioned in my brain to be like that. I don't think that's ever gonna change.
And that makes sense. Like consistency, like I said, no matter what it is, no matter what the pattern, what the pattern is, no matter what the schedule is, as long as you are consistent in that schedule, I'm gonna be cool. It's when, like you said, when something changes. If I talk to you twice a week, and now it's been 2 weeks, and we haven't talked at all, it's gonna raise an eyebrow. Say,
Like, what you
Mr.
got going
Pettifield,
on?
the question was, what would you say to someone who keeps accepting inconsistency because they don't want to appear needy?
Yeah, they go on with the business. Call back. That's it. Go on about the business.
Because that's what we were talking about. Like the fact that inconsistency is.
I'll replace you before I chase you.
Fire at will state. This is South Carolina, but it is a fire at will state. Automatic termination. Access denied.
Now, before we get out of here, I want for each one of you to give a final thoughts. Say, give a final thought, and at your leisure, or at your own will, share your information in case anybody wants to get in contact with you or follow you on any platforms or anything like that. Who gonna go first?
Ladies first.
Ladies first. I will leave you guys with this final thought for the night. Just stand up for yourself. When you see something that ain't right or it don't feel right, burning in your soul, 9 times out of 10 is right. So trust your intuition. Don't let nobody play with you. Don't let nobody play in your face. Don't play in nobody else's face. And seize the day. Life's too short to be going through unnecessary drama or anything with anybody. You can follow me on Facebook as Shanae Lodge. You can follow me on Instagram as Beauty1986. Good night, y'all.
I'm gonna say this. Know your value. That's what it all boiled down to. Know your own value. If it ain't sitting right, it ain't sitting right for a reason, like she said. Number 2, stop asking for stuff that you don't have to offer yourself. There's levels to this. You can't ask somebody to give you the whole world when you ain't got a parking lot for them to be in. It makes no sense. Now, just be happy. You gotta do what makes you happy. Fuck what everybody else say. Bottom line to it. Do what makes you happy. Now, you can follow me on Facebook, Mr. Pettyville, Kelly Bostic. Now, I also do pressure washing. I do house pressure washing too. So, if you need a pressure washer quote, call me at 843-624-5685. If you can't remember the number, hit Crystal up. She can get contact with me.
I can get in contact with him.
You get contact with me.
And if you go to follow him on social media, just know it's that kind of party. It's that kind of party on that page. I be looking at posts. I just shake my head.
I see what need to be said, not what want to be heard. What need to be said.
It's always been that way,
baby. But I want to thank both of you for coming and tapping in with me. And thank y'all. It's late at night. Y'all gotta go to bed. I ain't gotta leave my house tomorrow. But thank y'all. if you are tuning in on this Thursday night, make sure that you tune into the Sunday Life Check on Sunday. It is a new episode. Make sure you tune into Tuesdays for Cree Said What. As always, I am your host, Cree Cole, and thank you for tapping in with me. See y'all on Sunday. I'm about to say next week, but I will see y'all on Sunday. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so now for my final thought. Here's what I think. We have spent so much time trying not to look like we care that we created a dating culture where nobody actually knows who cares. And we're passing it down to the next generation. We say we want communication. We say that we want consistency. Then we play communication games and act suspicious when somebody isn't doing things exactly how we want them done. Then we become suspicious when somebody is consistent. We say we want somebody intentional. Then we call them desperate when they make their intention clear. And listen, there's nothing wrong with having standards. There's nothing wrong with moving slowly. There's nothing wrong with protecting your peace. But there is a difference between having standards and playing games. There's a difference between pacing yourself and withholding affection. There's a difference between independence and actual emotional unavailability. And there's a difference between being confident and pretending you don't care. We are too grown to be sitting around counting how many hours it took for somebody to text back. If you like somebody, you can like them. If you miss somebody, you can say you missed them. If you want clarity, ask for it. If you want consistency, communicate that. And if someone can't give you what you need, believe them. You don't have to convince them. You don't have to audition. You don't have to become the coolest, least interested version of yourself just to keep somebody around. You don't have to become someone that you're not. Chalant is not chasing. Chalant is being honest about your interests while still managing your standards. Maybe that's what we need more of after the age of 40. No more games, no more strategies, no more pretending. Just two grown people saying, I like you. I'm interested. Let's see where this thing goes. And then actually having the emotional maturity to see where it goes. Until next time, bye.